Hey, DOT community, this is Alon coming at you with Calvarax's skills aren't fixed. Friday Night Live stream. Completely baffled about why they decide. Well, I shouldn't say why they decided to do so, because it just makes it so that not everybody's going to get a perfect Calvarax. So, and when I say perfect, it just means it works out really well with all the relics. But if you do get other skills, you can use, there is a mix of raised dead skeleton relics that you can choose from. But getting the one that was initially shown in the blog post should have been what everybody had an option to get. So torches, DOT community. Ooh. Yeah, Hallows Eve tonight. Yeah, well, that's what the event's called. So, yeah, do something real quick. See if jumping in and out will actually get rid of that box. Nope. Alright. Hold on a second. And give some people some time to come in. There we go. Fixed it. Ignacio, how we doing? They should be doing this event on Hallows Eve. That makes no sense. Well, it's their first of their 3 Halloween events, so there's more to come. So, what's up, Alex? Frantic. Hey, everybody. It's live stream time. That's right. Thank you for joining, Frantic. Of course, I am in Discord, if anyone wants to jump in, as always. I had to unmute myself. It's taking forever. All right, so I have jumped into NTG Hammer to secure a top 50 position because I knew I was going to be getting some souls in this event. I was going to be so much more excited if I didn't have to deal with a random skilled Calvarax. But, yeah. I still would like to get all these bone dregs and a shot at a good Calvarax, but if it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna, I guess I'll just forge them away. But because I have a great Calvarax already, but I just have no reason to keep really 2, especially when it comes down to defense. Bast is gonna beat him, and also he doesn't throw. If he threw down all the summons that were on the relics, maybe he had a little bit better of a shot, but at the same time, the AI isn't going to do that. But I want that cursed dagger. I don't have one, and I need it. And this new Astaroth, having 2 of them, not going to be a bad thing. So I'm going to give it a shot. Cursed axe. We'll see. Most likely, though. We're ranked 11th. Let's see where the soul count is actually for the rankings. So on the popularity standpoint, well, Beta Soul is taking it to extreme, but Events R Us is right behind him with Forsaken in 3rd. I shouldn't say right behind him. There's a pretty big gap between 1st and 2nd, but for the second night, 180,000 to get in top 50. Seems like there's still a good amount of the community that are waiting to see what comes next week. Being that the fact that we've been told it's going to be new Halloween Titans. What's up, D? She's in here pretty early. You should jump on Discord, D. Unless there is people waiting in. No, not yet. People should jump on Discord if you want, though. Daniel-san, good to see you. Hey, you gotta grind. I'll get to it. Recruitment yeah, see? D is here. Recruiting drive time. Yeah, right? What are Calvarex's skills? Well, his first, we're talking about the specifically for the raised dead skeleton skills. The first raised dead skeleton skill that you get is either an offensive with damage or armor piercing. The more favored skill would be damage. Besides from that, there is then the defensive skill, which is health or armor, and I think the more well-liked skill of the two of those would be health, but, maybe some people wouldn't mind armor. What's up, BMT? What's up, Michael Marlowe? Michael Marlowe finished our disasters at our top of our list in Hammer. What's up, Tag Her? Shy, what's going on as well? Your minis in Hammer too? Oh, nice, Frantic. All right. Well, I have another set of 100 portal stones that are going to be done here in an hour and 46 minutes. So we got to get rid of these 88 that I got right now. So let's get to grinding. There's a lot of Calvarax battles coming. Oh, she's here. Everybody be quiet. Don't say anything bad about her.
Ha ha ha.
What's up,
Hello.
dude? What's going on?
What's going on?
Enjoying a Friday night stream after finding out this afternoon with multiple comments on my most recent video about how Calvarax's skills aren't fixed. And I went to the blog post, and yep, they took off that please note at the bottom. So it definitely, yeah, they took that away, and it is definitely not fixed Calvarax skills anymore, which is very upsetting because that probably would have made a lot more players more excited about this Calvarax instead of and kind of forget a little bit about how crappy it is when we don't have retroactive skills for our previous Titans. Because I know that's another reason why a lot of players are not happy with the way that they developers continue to roll out Titans that are reworked on skills. So in this case, it does affect me because I put a lot into this Calvarax. He's 56. I did slow down on him because I just didn't want to max him out at 60 for one reason, and that is because he's offensive instead of, if he was a defensive Titan, then I would be a lot more inclined to, take him to 60. But when it comes down to attacking, I hate losing XP, so I knew there have been a few events that I've just grinded with him the entire time. He's also good for Theaters of War and also for Conquest. So, but anyway, D, how are you doing?
I'm good. Very tired.
Very tired. So you had a long week?
Oh, it was crazy. I'm back to playing 3 accounts.
I see. Well, but you are going on vacation. DOT community, she is going on vacation soon. So, and will there be Wi-Fi where you were going?
Yeah, there will be, but I'm not exactly sure what to expect.
I see.
From myself.
Oh, from yourself? I see.
Yeah.
You better be taking a vacation, and a real one, where you're actually relaxing.
Well, Drum and I got into a fight about this because
he thinks you're not going to relax? And you're taking
No, we're going on a...
You're taking all 4 phones? You're taking all 4 phones and the brick and everything else?
That was part of the fight. I wasn't allowed to take all 4 phones.
Oh, man.
The other part of the fight was he didn't want to share a Wi-Fi plan with me. So last time we did like the unlimited one, and you can log in and log out. You just can't be logged in at the same time.
Yeah.
And it was cheaper to do an unlimited than it was to do like 250 minutes, right?
Oh, yeah.
You were being charged.
I know what it's like. So, I've been there.
Yep. Yeah. So I did. We're going to do the unlimited, and he's like, "Well, I want my own." I don't.
Oh no.
They're not cheap. The cruise.
They are not cheap. They are not cheap.
No.
The most expensive thing that I actually did on my cruise was pay for Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's like $220 for an unlimited for the week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I had it for, what was it, like 13 days, and it was close to $300. Yeah.
Oh, God. That's a lot.
It's like 2 weeks, though, you know?
Right.
So.
Still a lot of money for nothing, for like
Well,
air.
it was because I knew I'd be on my phone, at least one of my devices, either on my tablet, being able to watch Netflix, because of course the TV only has like 10 channels. That's it. And a couple of them are like, a couple of them are like, there's like a movie channel and then there's like another movie channel in Spanish. And then, and then there was like,
you can think of Netflix.
Yeah. See, if you have Wi-Fi, you're able to watch Netflix. Although when I was in Italy, and I was on the hotel Wi-Fi, I actually had like Italian Netflix, which means they had like because you realize that Europe's Netflix and the US's Netflix are completely different. There are shows on Netflix in Europe like The Simpsons and other like Fox shows that we don't have here in the US. It's kind of crazy. They allow Bob's Burgers on Netflix over there in Europe and stuff like that, like shows that you just don't see over here. It's all different. Because as soon as I came back here, I was like, oh, they didn't add all those things. I was very depressed. Let's see. Ferenic says, don't give her your hotel room key unless you're on the ground floor. You guys eat your cornflakes with bananas or just eat them raw?
What?
Brain's just asking cornflake questions. If it's unlimited, why not just get one plan and both of you use it, says BMT.
Because we can't use it at the same time. So what was happening last time was, like, if I logged in, I would log him out, like, mid-battle. So we can't only one device can be connected at one time. So we can't play at the same time.
True.
Who's going to entertain him?
Yeah, true. Yeah, he can't watch his what's it called? What is it? Master Chef or Chef's Kitchen?
Oh yeah, Chef Ramsay.
Chef Ramsay.
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, there you go. If he can't see Chef Ramsay at least a couple times a day, he's not going to be happy. Now, is Jerome asleep already, or is he awake?
Oh, he's been sleeping since I got home.
Oh. So you ate dinner by yourself? Oh.
I didn't even eat yet because I literally just been playing. I've got all the phones laid out on the table.
Well, they keep you company, right? There you go.
Yeah, so if I let him get his own Wi-Fi, then he won't bother me so much probably about the 4 phones.
That's true.
But that's $400.
That's true.
I can think of like a better use for that.
The only problem is the fact that I knew every day that no matter what I was doing, because I left the ship plenty of times, every day basically, because we were in a different port every day. You want to log in the morning, you know what I mean? And then after I got back in the afternoon, if I was relaxing for a little bit, because I'm just, a little beat up, I'd go get a drink and check my phone, you know what I mean? Like, you want to be able to do it whenever you want to do it, you know what I mean? So...
You didn't stream while you were there, did
you? No, you can't do that. That's not possible.
Are you sure? Because one of the plans said that you can stream or maybe they meant watching.
Yes, that's what they're talking about.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, my YouTube app didn't even work while I was there, so I couldn't even upload videos like I wanted to. So it wasn't exactly... Yeah, for some reason they blocked certain things, and then I used a... what's it called? Not a firewall, but VPN, and I was able to do a few more things that I wasn't before, but for some reason YouTube was still not working. Like, they just wouldn't allow me, like the app wouldn't even open. I couldn't even go to it in a browser. It was bad. Yeah, see? Brain says, here's a crazy idea. Unplug. It's a cruise. Get away from the real world. That's true. It's true.
Eh.
Yeah, D's like, but I like to be, people keep me company. The real world's for suckers. No. What's up, Extinction? Extinction says, hi, boss. It's probably the UD, not me.
Hey. He goes on cruises often. He's the one that forgot he finished an event.
That's true.
He was enjoying himself. He was indulging. That was funny. I get this message. Do you have a screenshot of how many souls I did? Because I think I got some free rewards. I'm like, you finished the event and then some.
Oh, of me?
No, Extinction.
Oh, Extinction? Oh yeah, most definitely. I've seen.
Yeah, he was telling people that he got a bunch of free rewards. And I was like, what are you talking about? You finished the event and then some. But he was drinking and didn't remember.
Yeah. BMT has a great idea. Connect one device and set it to personal hotspot and have the other connect to the phone's hotspot. Problem solved.
I don't think you can do that, do you?
You probably can.
I feel like I maybe tried that last time and it didn't work. I swear I tried everything. I tried a bunch of things.
Well, which cruise line are you going on?
Norwegian.
Nice. You're going to have such a good time.
We actually just booked this like a couple days ago.
Let's see. Now, you guys, how many weeks of vacation do you guys both have left? Is this taken up of the rest of it or no?
He's done. I still have another week and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
And is it use it or lose it?
Yeah, for me it is.
Wait, and this is the end of Drum's vacation time, and what, he doesn't get any more until January?
Yeah, he's not allowed to take vacation. I think after.
Oh yeah, he works in the parcel movement industry, so that there is a blackout for December basically.
Yeah, it starts like the first or second week of November, and it blacked out until like mid-February. I'm like, well, what if you need a day off? I don't know. They get in big trouble.
I guess so. Well, what do they do about Christmas?
What do you mean?
Does he still work on Christmas?
He has to work on Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay.
But not Christmas Day. But then he has to go in the next day. Well, he has to go in Christmas Day night at like 2 a.m. So technically, right, that is working on Christmas.
Yeah, it is. So he's like Santa Claus.
Yes. Sure.
What's up, Ice? Tell Dee her stream was awesome last Saturday. One of her best. Ice, you're the best. That is awesome. I love it.
I was going to stream. I was.
I'm going to speak for the DOT community and just say,
I still haven't figured out my stream stuff.
Yeah. Well, believe it when I see it. All I can say.
Okay.
But DOT community, I have one thing to say, and that is D is going to stream within the next few weeks, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Because if she doesn't, everyone will be mad. Everyone will be mad, including me. So, guaranteed. So don't worry. She will come through. I do know that. Now, up until that time, when that happens, I have no idea. She can't make any promises. She's noodling all over the place. But she's noodling all over the place. But soon there is a guaranteed D stream, so don't worry. And it will be within the next few weeks. So don't worry.
You just made me think of another word. Drum tells me I noodle, but there was another thing he called me the other day, and I don't remember what it was, but it was similar to noodling, and it was hysterical. I can't remember what it was.
But it's just so fitting for you because you're Italian, so to noodle is even better.
He calls me Noodle Head.
Mm.
I don't remember it. I'll think of it.
Let's see. So, let me know, what, on all these different devices that you're grinding this event, who are you grinding it with on all these different devices?
I'm not using any of the Boost Titans.
Are you serious? What the heck's...
On my account, I'm using Calvarax. Well, I'm using Calvarax because he's 59. But when he turns 60, I'm going back to Bath.
Yeah.
And on Drum's account, what was I using? Oh, yeah, I was using Magnetard.
Magnetard. Yeah. Well, if you're using relics, especially 3 stars and stuff like that, if you're not using 1.4 and you have them, it's like, well, just do quick, easy battles if you need to for just a few relics. I haven't
pulled any relics yet, and he texted me this morning, and he's like, "So what's going on?" And I'm like, "What? What do you mean?" And he's like, "With my account. Are we doing this event?" That's what he said. Are we doing this event? I'm like, I don't know. We need to discuss it. But he really means, are you going to do this event for me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what he meant.
This is true.
And then he was sleeping when I got home because he didn't want to have the conversation.
You think what? You think he went to sleep because he didn't want to have the conversation about the game? Is that really what it comes down to? All right. This is a Friday in D and Drum's life.
Well, so I go into the bedroom, and he has his iPad on the nightstand, and it's going. Like, so in that Raid Shadow Legends game, you can, like, do battles, and it's on auto battle. Mm-hmm. So the battles were going, and I walked over, and I'm like, what is going on? He was sleeping, and he's like, I'm battling. So he must be waking up, I guess, and pressing the button. I don't know. I have no idea. He is weird.
He's sleep battling.
I guess. He does this, though. And then sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll see like light coming from his iPad. Because he'll wake up and he'll hit auto and it'll just be battling and it'll light up the room.
Well, yeah, because there's all sorts of crazy stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a party. You're like, oh, look, there's a party in my room.
Pretty much. Yeah, but in the middle of the night. Like, I'll just wake up and I'll see it. It's weird.
So Devil's got a question. Hazelon, this new Astaroth is good for mid-castle defense? I don't see why not, to be honest with you, if you're talking mid-castle defense. Now, of course, the reason also I say that is because most mid-castle people probably don't have a Bast. So there's a good possibility, though, that there are a few out there. Don't make a blanket statement, and then we're gonna see people in the chat or comments afterwards. But Salon, I'm mid-castle and I got one. I know, you're out there, but I feel like there's still a good majority more players at some of the higher castle levels, maybe like 17, 18 and above, that more of them have a higher probability of having a Bast. Now, Dee, do you have any announcements to make about any particular polls? Hint, hint.
Any particular polls? Are you talking about my sign-up poll?
Yes.
Yeah, so I actually have several announcements.
See, I knew it.
If anyone is interested in joining NTG, message me. D-E-E-N-T-G. In-game, I've got 3 accounts. I'm trying to recruit for all the teams really, but Dragons and Legends. Legends actually was doing really well this week, and we were on a rest week in Masters, and we were like ranked 9. And I'm like, we could promote to Legend League if we wanted, but if we're gonna do that, I would prefer to promote the week before Halloween, right? So that when I do my my finishing teams, which is my next announcement, we could have all 3 teams together in Legend League. That would be awesome, right?
Yeah, we had that for a while. That was something that was the case, but then of course Legend League got a lot more competitive very quickly.
Right.
Very quickly.
And they don't have to stay up there. They just need to promote up there for the event. So if anybody wants a finishing spot for the Horde Summoner, which I believe is going to be on Halloween, we are assembling the teams on Monday. I think it's the 28th of October. And I've got some spots in Hammer. I've got some spots in Non-Toxic. I'm trying to get all the NTG people to sign up first, and then I was gonna open up the spot like mid next week to outside NTG. But we have how many people? I thought we had
Make
like
sure you're paying attention,
something.
DOT community. What she's talking about right now, I don't want to hear complainers in
Well, have you seen what I've been posting in
2
bands?
weeks. Well,
I'm kind of threatening them. I'm like, guys, I know you want to wait for the live stream to see what the skills are, but your best bet here is to just reserve a spot.
Yes.
Because you could always give your spot up right after the live stream.
Yeah,
Say, you know what, I
sure.
changed my mind.
Sure.
And I can fill it very easily. But you know what? I can't create a spot out of thin air. So if you don't reserve one, and I've already opened it up to outside NTG, then you basically lost your spot, and I don't know that I can make you one, you know?
Exactly.
So if you're in NTG, reserve your spot before I open up to outside NTG. And if you're not in NTG, get on the list, and I'll get you a spot for the Horde Summoner event. 3 finishing teams. Everyone on the team must finish the event.
It's not confirmed. It's not confirmed, but I believe that next week's live stream.
Zalon and D predictions.
Yes, well, yes, most definitely Zalon and D predictions, because D's been on this for at least a few days now, trying to be prepared, and it's very, it is something that a lot of teams. Other teams. Now, have you seen anything else in line about other teams preparing for a possible?
They're already filling teams for it. And let's see, we have how many people we have signed up so far?
We have over 90 people. We have over 100 people signed up already.
Yeah, 40, and 36. What is that?
Well, it's 80. What is that? 116?
40 plus 40. I can't do math. 116. Out of 150 spots, and we have several people that didn't sign up because they want to see the dev live stream, and I'm like, listen, just sign up. I'd rather you bail on me on Wednesday after the stream and just say you changed your mind than me not have any spots for you.
Exactly. Yeah, Wednesday's going to be a very crucial day. Yeah, I hope you're whatever you got planned on your cruise on Wednesday, you've got some time, because that's going to be a crucial day that a lot of changes. If people are going to change their mind, or if more people if you want to just fill the teams, Well,
so that's the week after, right? Well, I'm going next week.
I know you're going next week, but the stream next week, the dev live stream on Wednesday, could actually have some inclinations on what may or may not be happening. Because again, it's not confirmed if the Horde Summoner is coming, and of course, Jim in the chat is all thinking. I believe so. I have been saying this for a while, and everyone here on on my streams, if you've been paying attention, has heard me say it multiple times. So, and Jim's been hardcore against it. Lucas says, I'm in if you need people. Definitely.
It makes perfect sense.
I know it makes perfect sense, and I've been saying it, so. Yeah, see, Shai says all 3 teams in Legends would be nice for Halloween events. You're right.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to be on the all-finishing team and you want to do a VP push, come to Legends and Masters. Help us promote. We could have promoted this week, but I let some players move to Hammer and Non-Toxic for this event. And so now we're down some players again. You were one of those players.
Well, I was in Legends. I was doing great.
Yeah, you were in Legends, and then I let you move to go to Hammer for the event. But what I'm saying is, if we can get Legends full again, and get some VP pushers, maybe even we'll get a top 50 team or something next week if the event is good. Promote up, and then for Halloween, we'll have all 3 teams together, and then they can demote back. I don't care. I would love that.
Well, Lucas, if you say you're in, if you're not in an NTG team already, maybe you should message D and see about getting in on Hammer or getting in on Legends and see about promoting up next week because, of course, they're still going to be very active when it comes down to next week's event anyway, unless, you have other plans.
Now, if I'm wrong about this, if we're wrong about the summoner, then I'm not going to force people to finish the event.
Well, of course. Of course.
Well, I feel like I have to say
What's up, Snot Chunks? Shy says, I think I'm skipping this event, would like to get new Calvarax, but don't want to be unprepared for the next couple weeks. Yeah, Shy. We
don't even know what next week's is.
Exactly. It could be garbage.
Could be a dud.
Could be duds. We've seen them, but we've also seen diamonds in the rough as well. Crazy events. And you know which ones I'm referring to, D. The ones where you're like, I can't believe it. We got 3 teams, and we're posting like 600,000 on the second day. So, I mean, you're looking at D. From your experience, looking at these numbers of getting into top 50 under 200,000, do you think that's under par, or what do you think?
Hold on. What is top 50 right now?
Is under 200,000. It's like 180. I pulled you down.
Yeah,
I pulled you down, Jim. You're here.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah, my privileges are still revoked, apparently.
Hold on. I'm looking at past. So what I usually do is I look at the past events and I compare them.
What's up, Seth Mopod? Corey says it's not confirmed that they will even have a live stream. Hopefully they will. They said that they're going to next week, so at least on their
I actually think this
Twitter
event is going to be less popular than Raw.
The one coming up?
No, the one this week. That's why I set my Soulman really low.
Yeah.
And what are we, like, in 10th or 11th? And
yeah.
Non-Toxic is in, like, 17 or 18th.
Yeah. Pretty ridiculous.
So Raw had a top 50 was 305. So what I do is I look at the numbers in the first 12 hours, and then I look at the numbers
she's looking at her charts, everyone. She's looking at her charts.
I am. I look at the numbers in the first 12 hours, and then I look at the numbers in the first 24 hours. I also look at the titans and the rewards and the skills and, add to that in my, what I think, if I think it's going to be a popular event. And then I compare to other titans and kind of what their stats were. So, yeah, Raw was 305. I think it's going to be under 305, or it might be 305. Maybe it'll be around 350. Not going to be popular.
Yeah. Well, we're supposed to get Theaters of War this next Monday, but the week after, Shy's referring the early week relic leaderboard event could be interesting if they offer the right relics. I believe they're just going to offer a bunch of these, like Cursed Dagger, Cursed Hammer, all the Calvarax relics, the Mask, and they'll probably add some of these the new one like this, what is it, the Cursed Axe, the one in this event. They might add that one in there. Who knows? And
so what is this Horde Summoner? What is it going to be?
Oh, you mean what class?
When or what?
No, what is it going to be? I mean, I'm just curious.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
So why do you think there is going to be one then?
They're going to put you in game, Jim. So look at yourself in the mirror, and you're like, holy crap, that's going to be the Titan that's walking around?
That's a bad mother trucker right there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, so the Horde Summoner is going to be called BMT, and it's going to come out with sunglasses and a crew cut.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, I want to know.
You'd also have the pocket on.
D is like, yeah, it's going to be a Horde Summoner. I want to know about it. What's it going to be?
Well, maybe they'll tell us on the next live stream next week.
Maybe they will.
Why are you so certain they'll have one, though? That's my question.
I don't know. Because I've been predicting it for long enough, and D knows that you should listen to the Salon predictions.
Well, it makes sense. right? I mean,
Well,
they've
okay,
been,
I called Almorand last year. If anybody remembers that, I called Almorand when he was going to drop. And I, and this is a similar situation. It's about a year since that
Yeah, but
happened.
you got inside information, too.
Well, you think...
I want to know why Dee thinks this, because she says it makes sense. Why does it make sense to have a Horde summoner? Now, none of these Titans have summoned Horde yet. So are they just going to make one Horde summoner?
No, I think it makes sense for them to release the Horde Summoner on Halloween.
Okay, I'm still asking, why does it make sense to have a Horde summoner, though? We have not had a Horde summoner yet.
Because we need one. Because it's going to be a big event. Because we need one.
Why do we need one?
Why do we need one?
Well, they've been talking about it.
Because we need to be able to use all these wonderful Horde relics that we've been accruing and make something that's going to be able to even beat Bast. Oh my gosh. You think that's possible?
No. Don't you think it's weird how they were like, remember how they were talking about Zeus and they were kind of like blowing him up and everyone was like, yeah, Zeus, just for like months and months and months. And then Zeus came and yeah, he was good, but there were other Titans that I thought were better, but they weren't being hyped up that way. I'm afraid that they're hyping up this Horde Summoner and it's not even going to be as good as Bast. And that's like going to be disappointing.
What do you mean hyping it up? How are they hyping it up? I've never heard any hype yet. And it's not going to be as good as Bast. If you put Bast skills on a Horde summoning Titan and you'll be able to summon 5 other troops,